When Hank puts on his detective's hat,
Tell me everything. It started out as another case of Where's Mommy? Then it turned tail faster and then it kicked pooch.
everyone is transported into a film noir drama, complete with the tropes of a wise-talking detective and a mysterious blonde.
Hey, has anyone seen Dermott?
FLYNN'S Arcade.
Hello, welcome to FLYNN'S Arcade. This video is about Everybody Comes to Hank's, which was written by Doc Hammer and first broadcast on October the 3rd, 2010, with reference to the art of the Venture Bros. Let's go. Hank starts a detective agency.
When I moved in with Orpheus, he neglected to tell me that there's nothing around here open past 8:30. The old private dick game, huh?
And along with Al, he tries to solve a mystery in the Fictel family. But after a liaison with blonde bombshell Nikki...
Well, I guess I'm hiding a huge crush on you.
I don't get involved with my clients.
I thought you just came here to bring me flowers.
he discovers a dark truth about the Venture family.
Key?
Hank! You never discharged the spell! Hank!
Okay. I didn't need to know that.
One that is best forgotten. When Hank puts on his detective's hat,
Tell me everything. It started out as another case of Where's Mommy? Then it turned tail faster and then it kicked pooch.
everyone is transported into a film noir drama, complete with the tropes of a wise-talking detective and a mysterious blonde.
Hey, has anyone seen Dermott?
Even their speech patterns change, and the use of black and white film and dramatic music is evocative of the cinema of the 1940s and 50s. This is in stark contrast to the full-colour, gritty realism of the flashback scene of the argument between Nikki, Dr. Venture and Mrs. Fictel.
Nichols, I'm so sorry.
No! Don't go!
It's genuinely sad and depressing. I grew up watching the British soap operas Coronation Street and EastEnders, which are very dark and very realistic and often feature this type of storyline. This scene wouldn't feel out of place in either of these shows. I've noticed a feature in the Venture Bros. Depressing, frightening or profound scenes are usually followed immediately by a joke or something else to break the tension. We saw this in the last episode when Dr. Venture and Hank had a tense standoff, which was rounded off by a non sequitur by Teddy Talk to Me.
Nick is like you?
I see so much of myself in that boy that I want to apologize to him for his existence. He can't win. He's a venture. I'll never shake him.
Let's cuddle.
In contrast, there is no sweetener at the end of this scene. Even the follow-up between Al and Orpheus has some real gravitas.
Wow.
I see why Samantha stayed out of Darren's business now.
I so did not need to see that.
This reminds me of the Easy Rider influenced portrayal of the death of Hank and Dean at the end of season 1. Whilst The Venture Bros is a funny show, it is made even more powerful when Jackson and Doc recognise its tragic aspects and treat them with the respect that they deserve. Cultural references. Everybody Comes to Rick's and Casablanca, 1942. The title of the episode is a reference to Everybody Comes to Rick's, a play by Murray Burnett and Joan Allison, which was bought unproduced by Warner Bros. And adapted into a film, Casablanca, starring Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. The film was incredibly successful, and in 1983, Murray and Joan successfully sued Warner Bros. For royalties to Casablanca and for the rights for their play to be performed. Sid Vicious, 1953 to 1979, and Nancy Spungen, 1958 to 1978.
I have had a crush on Dermott's sister forever. I've never said anything to her before.
She was on you like Sid on Nancy.
Sid Vicious was a musician and was best known as the bass player from the British punk band the Sex Pistols. In 1976, he met American groupie and amateur music journalist Nancy Spungen, and the pair embarked on a dysfunctional relationship. This is a sad story, so I don't want to talk about it too much in this video. If you want to learn more, I strongly recommend Sid and Nancy from 1986, which was directed by Alex Cox, and the TV miniseries Pistol from 2022, which was directed by Danny Boyle. I think the reference was a bit of foreshadowing because Hank and Nikki's relationship was ultimately doomed. Alice, 1976 to 1985.
So, what can I get ya?
Cup of Java.
2.
Gotcha. 2 coffees coming up.
Sergeant Hatred embraces his role in Hank's cafe with gusto and adopts a persona to reflect his change of career. I was discussing this with some Venture Bros fans this week, and one of them said that his appearance and demeanour is a reference to Mel Sharples, the owner of Mel's Diner in the US sitcom Alice. I had a quick look at Alice, and the staff in Mel's Diner are dressed very similarly to Nikki and Mrs. Fictel in their work uniforms, so this stacks up. Batman Returns, 1992.
Come on, Hank, he's a kid. Don't make me hit a kid.
Oh yeah, like you can feel it. You're like Danny DeVito's penguin.
Dermott called Al Danny DeVito's penguin. Bewitched, 1964 to 1972.
I would make Darren filthy rich, turn Mr. Tate into a donkey, tell Endora to get a life, and blind that nosy Mrs. Kravitz.
Dr. Orpheus lists what he would like to see happen to various characters in the US sitcom Bewitched. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory, 1995.
Who watches Overload?
Tell us your story!
Morning Glory!
Al's Comment is a reference to the second studio album by British rock band Oasis. It achieved incredible commercial success, and Oasis followed it with a string of hit albums, and the band enjoyed a successful career. But brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher had several personal and creative differences, which led to the band splitting up in 2009. But Oasis have recently reformed and are currently touring again. If you're enjoying this video, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And now, on with the video. Jack Nicholson, 1937 to present. Jack Nicholson is an Oscar-winning actor who has starred in a few of the films which have been referenced in the Venture Bros: Easy Rider, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and Chinatown. Like Dermott, Jack was raised by his grandparents, who told him that his young mother was actually his sister. Woody Allen, 1935 to present.
It came on to me. Things got out of hand. I'm not proud of this.
Oh, you're not proud? You fucked the president of your fan club. That must have been a real challenge. A 15-year-old girl who worshipped you. You should be proud, you fucking asshole.
Woody Allen is a highly acclaimed film director with a distinctive demeanour and appearance. However, his legacy has been overshadowed due to scandal in his personal life. In 1997, he married his stepdaughter, Soon-Yi, who was 35 years his junior, and there have been serious allegations made against him by his adopted daughter Dylan Farrow. Dr. Venture's appearance and the storyline with him and Nikki share a lot of similarities with the scandals surrounding Woody Allen. Total Recall, 1990.
Oh yeah, and this is very important. Get your ass to Mars.
Get Your Ass to Mars is a reference to Total Recall, which features the central protagonist being implanted with a false memory of being a Martian secret agent. This isn't the first time the film has been referenced in the Venture Bros. Tiny Attorney was based on a character from Total Recall. Jokes! Hank's business, Hank Co, is comedy gold. In the art book, it says that it's based on the time Jackson and Doc pretended to run businesses when they were little kids. For starters, it's in the Venture compound, which is notoriously inaccessible. But this doesn't prevent Hank and Sergeant's hatred taking Hank Co incredibly seriously. It's a surprisingly professional setup, but they mostly appear to be selling Hank's dad's old shoes and remote controls.
Hank, you know my address. It's here. I live here, and I don't plan on buying back any more of my remotes. But I am coming back for my shoes.
Well, I hope we carry your size.
Hank, you carry my size because those are all my shoes.
Hank's Cafe deserves a special mention. My favourite item is the Cyclops sandwich. The film noir sections are also a rich theme. Hank's boobs and dicks comment.
Your basic boob ain't too keen on dicks. When a bum sees a dick coming, he don't stick around for the credits.
Which is later brought up by Shore Leave.
Hank, what was that about the bums not liking dicks coming? Ow! What? He said that. No, or was it boobs? Ow!
Sorry, Hank. Never met her before.
And Al and Dermot's chase scene. Which is played for high drama despite taking place in a parking lot. Billy's sitting around all day eating eggs and ketchup in the hope of running into Al and Hank so he can play along with the drama. And Al's reaction to Billy doing the voice.
But in my circle, when you can't find something and you got a fistful of hot cabbage, you dial Nikki Fictel. You get what I mean? No. I can barely understand Hank, and you do it with a speech impediment. Listen to me. I'm risking my life just talking to you.
Character development. Dermott. Since his arrival on the show, Dermott has been an important part of Hank's life, and despite their differences, Dermott was a good influence on Dean when he advised him how to go out and meet girls to help him get over his crush on Triana. He is a little shit though, and in this episode, he's seen half-inching video games from his workplace. But Nikki comments on Hank's good influence on him, so his relationship with the Ventures is mutually beneficial. I'm sure that he would be much worse were he not friends with Hank. He was initially written as Brock's long-lost son, but for reasons best known to them, Doc and Jackson changed their minds and decided that Dr. Venture should be his father. Because he's tall and has blonde hair, I fully believe that he was Brock's son, so when I first saw this episode, I found this twist rather surprising. However, having seen Nikki, who is also tall and blonde, I can see where he gets his looks from. The events of this episode also explain how Dermott managed to come and go as he pleased from the Venture compound. There was no mystery, his mum gave him a door key. Hank has a few moments of glory in this episode. He's a lot more charismatic and intelligent than people give him credit for. In the arts book, Doc explains that Hank views his detective's hat in the same way that he views his Batman mask. He thinks he can imbue these objects with a totemic magic, and he's all about costumes changing who he is. This is a kid who wore a kerchief his whole life, and as somebody who believes in the power of costume, God knows what it did to his psyche. Nikki.
You daffy? Dean's just like my old man. I'm the black sheep of the Venture flock. I'm trouble.
No, I mean, you're like Rusty from the cartoon. Your dad's a scared little has-been, but you are just like the real Rusty Venture.
Nikki is a tragic figure, but she's a survivor and is making the most of her situation, looking after Dermott whilst working in the diner and running a side hustle selling Rusty Venture collectibles. She was a super fan of the Rusty Venture show, which enabled Dr. Venture to take advantage of her. The only positives I can say about him is he thought she was 21, and in his own way he attempted to do right by her by giving her the door key, and it appears that he has been quietly paying child support for Dermott all these years. Nikki's comments about Hank are very interesting. She knows better than anyone about the romanticised, heroic portrayal of Rusty Venture on the cartoon, and she sees the same qualities in Hank. It is just a shame that his dad can't see them too.
Hank, it's cool. You've done this before, like, a lot.
Really? I don't remember.
Bingo. You'll be fine.
Brock cares deeply for Hank, so when he wiped his memory, he acted in his best interests, and Hank has come away from the experience relatively unscathed. However, it raises some interesting ethical questions. If memory wiping technology existed, would it be morally right to use it? Especially in a bittersweet situation like this. Whilst Hank managed to forget the trauma of learning the truth about Dermott, he also forgot the happy memory of his romance with Nikki. Morally, would it have been better if Brock had left him with the memories and assisted him with processing his new reality? Let me know in the comments what you think, because I can't decide. Rating. This is another strong episode. The film noir inspired scenes were very effective. In the art book, Jackson said that in season 4 they wanted to spend time developing Hank and Dean's personalities, and this episode has done this really effectively with Hank. He grew up a lot. He started his first business and had his first romance. I mean, it didn't go well because it is the Venture Bros, but it was great to see him growing up to be his own person rather than copying Brock and Batman all the time. The storyline with Nikki was disturbing, but I like the idea that Dermott is a secret venture. Whilst I found the argument scene difficult to watch and to make a YouTube video about, this isn't a bad thing. The more tragic elements help give the show depth. This episode has really stayed with me over the years. So, with all this in mind, I'm going to give Everybody Comes to Hanks a 10 out of 10. So let me know what you think. Were you surprised to learn that Dermott is a venture? Did you enjoy the film noir inspired sequences as much as I did? Did you find the argument scene difficult to watch? Did you ever set up a pretend business when you were little, and how did it go? If you don't know what to write, just drop a spanakopita or an ignore me or a brick frog, because comments really help the algorithm. If you've enjoyed this video, please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've made loads of videos about the Venture Bros which you might enjoy. I'm on a mission to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so I really appreciate it. Hello to any newcomers and welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you so much to my channel members. You guys are awesome, and I'm going to give you a shout out in the video's end screen, so please stick around for that. And check out my members monthly update video. I have 2 levels of membership, the Guild of Calamitous Intent and the Peril Partnership, so please consider signing up for membership if you can, because it really helps the channel. Add me on Instagram and add me on Blue Sky. The link is in my bio. So that's all from me. I upload videos every weekend, so unless anything comes up before then, I'll see you next time.